Welcome to the Shop Talk Lounge right here in Silicon Valley. The topic now is, can I dual boot my current OS with Windows 8?
Absolutely. It's highly encouraged that when you are, trying out Windows 8 or getting into Windows 8 and eventually using Windows 8 as your primary OS, that you do boot. So you might want to, do boot your existing Linux machine or Windows 7 machine and having Windows 8 as another primary OS.
Yeah. And, Windows 7, Microsoft really pushed the XP mode. They didn't do the Vista mode, but they pushed the XP mode on everyone that, hey, perhaps you have an old legacy application that doesn't run on Windows 7. Well, you could run it in XP mode. But what I appreciate about that approach is, it kind of got people familiar with running a virtual environment. So they would have Windows 7 and then XP in this little virtual box. Well, one of Microsoft's approaches now, when you ask them in their frequently asked question pages, is dual boot allowed? Their answer is yes. The preferred method to do that is to use virtual desktops, virtual machines. Mm-hmm. But if you so choose to run it on two hard drives, you can do that. So there's certain strategies on which operating system can be installed first, and then because the bootloaders are different, so XP won't recognize Windows 7. So when you install something, you actually have an order that you have to install the old version, then the new version, just so the bootloader can see both versions. So
gotcha.
The latest bootloader always has to go on last, basically.
Correct.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I think it's very important that we understand that the person that wants to do boot is probably going to eventually run Windows 8 as their primary OS.
Correct.